Just Schulte and Clare here at 8:11.
Not just Schulte and Clare, also Sarah Lacina, everybody.
Woo-hoo!
We've got exactly 7 minutes with her, so we got to be real good with our time, okay? How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. I just found out I was talking to you guys. I didn't know, so I'm super pumped to be talking to you guys and people in Cedar Rapids. I love you guys, and it's so great right now.
Okay, so we were all watching last night, and it's crazy to think that we learned right along with you and watching your face when Jeff Probst, started showing the names. Sarah Culpepper. Sarah.
I was like, do another Sarah, do another Sarah.
And it just and then it was you, and just watching your face and having it kind of dawn on you, it was amazing. So you now take me inside. What did it feel like?
Yeah, so we're sitting there, and I was 90% sure I win going in, but also what doesn't get shown on TV is how bad people's feelings were hurt when they were betrayed and voted out. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't 100% sure. So Wyatt and I had discussed we would go over this daily for the last 10 months about, okay, so Jeff's going to read the votes like this: Sarah, Brad, Sarah, Brad. I figured Brad had 3 votes, and when he did Brad twice, my heart stopped, and
right.
My worst nightmare is coming true right now.
Yep.
And Wyatt said the same thing, and then so I'm like, well, Jeff, what are you doing? Stop messing with us, So he got me. But yeah, it was great. I'm glad he did it the way he did, because then it was a true real reaction to, oh my gosh, okay, good.
Well, now, the whole thing started right out of the gate. As soon as when the thing first got introduced, and you were like, last time I played like a cop, this time I'm playing like a criminal. Mm-hmm. First of all, that was a great line. Second of all, that came up at you last night too, and I was surprised, as you were just saying, people were genuinely hurt by stuff. I'm like, what part of it's a game do you not get?
I think in the end they did respect that, though, right?
Yeah, they totally respected it. But the problem is sometimes these people are voted out 2 days before they're finally voting, and it's not like they're voting on, oh, are we going to be friends with Sarah ever? They're voting to give you $1 million
right.
that you took from them, that they feel was theirs. And so people can be very bitter, because I've sat on the other side, and granted, we rewarded gameplay, but that doesn't always happen. So what doesn't come across on TV is the emotion people feel. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people were really hurt. And you would think if it's your second, third, or fourth time playing, and especially if you've been blindsided every single time, that you should be used to it by now. But it was almost like this was worse this time around for them. So it was crazy how people reacted.
Are your relationships with the other people okay then? Or people like Sierra, who you kind of worked in the game. Are you guys good?
Yeah, we're great. Yeah, I'm good with everyone. You make amends right after the game and everything, and then the show airs, and then everybody hates you again. Now finally, we're all good. Everybody realizes, hey, it's a game. Only one person's going to win. We can't all win.
Sarah, outside of the $1 million, which obviously is hugely important to your young family, how satisfying is it really to go, this is my second time through, I learned from my mistakes, I took on 20 really skilled people, and I beat them all? That has to be, outside of the money, so unbelievably satisfying.
Oh, yeah. Seriously, it's such an accomplishment. That game, Survivor, is one of the hardest games you can play. It's not the surviving aspect, the mental and emotional toll it takes. It's 39 days. You're away from your family. I remember when Wyatt came out, I told him, I go, I don't think you understand how hard this game is. Mm-hmm. And unless you've played it, it's really hard to understand that. And so, yeah, I'm so proud right now, and I'm trying to be really humble, but it couldn't have gone better. And it's haunted me for 3 years, the way I went out the first time, and it's I finally have closure to this now, and I needed it.
And I know you're doing interviews
And I have $1 million.
I know you're doing interviews all day. This is the one you don't have to be humble on, okay?
Right.
Speaking of the $1 million, I thought it was hilarious too because you went straight for your family, and we're
He's
just like,
trying to hand you
oh my
the
God.
check.
It was weird to me that he had the check, like he owed you money or something, which he did.
I'm good for it. I swear.
But it's like, and your husband is kind of like, yeah, I'll take that.
Right. I know. I'm like, wait. And wife's like, oh, I've got it. But fun fact, I ripped the check. The $1 million check is actually torn. And I had dropped it, and somebody, like I was hugging somebody, I dropped it, like Sandra stepped on it. Tony was trying to be helpful. He picks it up, and it rips. And so I haven't even looked at the thing, and I ripped it in half. It's crazy.
You better, actually do hand it to Wyatt because
maybe they don't hand it to you while you're celebrating.
I know. Like, what if it would have fell in the fire or something,
Oh, man, can you reissue that?
We got like 30 seconds left. What's next? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I mean, not think about Survivor for a while, It consumed me. Like, people are like, so are you still going to work? Yeah, I'll be back to work. Maybe not on Monday, but
and it won't be
Memorial
undercover.
Day, but I'll be back to work next week.
And it won't be undercover anymore. Probably.
No, not undercover anymore.
Sarah, we know we got to let you go. We are so proud of you. We know how hard you worked and how bad you wanted it. Congratulations, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, we'll see you when you get back. Sarah Lacina, everybody.
Newest millionaire in Cedar Rapids.